Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I just have one question for those of you out there that are so good at this game. So good that I can't wipe your shoes. I can't do anything but bow at the feet of your skills. How do you do it? How are you so good? When you have people who use the same champ that I love to use, especially in content that you know you're going to be pumping in those revives, Hercules. And look, obviously you've got different requirements for different tags and different sizes, and Hercules is not going to work in terms of runs that require different, champions that are outside of his tags, his size, etc. But Winter of Woe, even the Gauntlet, because of the way it was set up, and I'm particularly talking about the left side, is a Hercules dream. And Kabam has to know this. Kabam has to know that Hercules saved noobs like me. I had somebody comment on my my video about my life story saying, I can't believe you're proud of sometimes making 10 videos a day and getting 2 views total. And I thought, man, that's kind of amazing math. Upload 10 videos and get 2 views total? I don't know how that works. But Hercules is on my roster because I make YouTube videos that get 50 cents a view. And by view, I mean video, Like, it all adds up when you make 15,000 videos. And some people are Ruth Chris and some people are McDonald's. You got to know what you are and what you're not. I'm MCOC McDonald's, and Hercules, in a way, is also MCOC McDonald's because he can mass produce victories very quickly without a lot of time and effort. He's a machine. And because his utility is so unbelievable, if they nerfed him at all, what Kabam Broccoli would warn us about, which is him essentially ruining other champions' utility. Because if you nerf his, let's say you nerf the immortality, but then if you do it in a way that is a sweeping nerf, then all the other champions who have immortality, even champs like Hela, are going to suffer as well. And so there just really isn't a solution anymore other than to do what Kabam did with the Winter of Woe gates, but have it 3 out of 3 7-stars. You see, that was my takeaway when I first looked at the Gauntlet. And by the way, if you want to know a fun cosmic team to do with this, and yes, I have slowly embraced Gore with this as well. I love both Hyperion on the left side. Cosmic Ghost Rider is fun. Let's just throw in these top 3 for a second. Well, remember, this is not going to work for the left side. But imagine if the right side was 7-star times 2 and the left side was 7-star times 3. That is nerfing Hercules to the ground because Kabam has made it quite clear that they never expect to make Hercules a 7-star. So we have to enjoy. I don't care if you say, okay, I can only do the right side and the right side sucks because it's got abs man. So I'm going to just throw in another 7-star. But let's say you don't have the ones that are highly ranked up. Let's say Silver Surfer. Why not? Okay. I am blessed because I have Hulk as a 7-star. If I didn't have Hulk as a 7-star and I wanted to use Hercules, I couldn't use Hulk because I can't bring 2 6-stars in to a left path that's only 3 champions. So this is sort of our last era of Hercules content, and even then, you can only bring him in as the only 6-star on the left. But I do believe that Kabam is setting this up to be the future of MCOC by restricting 6 stars on certain paths. They'll say, you can bring Herc in against Absorbing Man, which is really not going to go particularly well anyway, but we're not going to allow you to bring him in on the left. I think that while that is not ideal, that is still a much better outcome than nerfing him directly, because it would destroy what's left of the community, including, in a lot of ways, my own love of the game, which is oftentimes dominated with, well, I'm not that best at the game, but at least I can use Hercules. He's like a cheat code for dummies. But here's the other cool thing. When you get these done, but you're a point ahead, you don't have to do the last one. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. And in order to maximize the final Winter of Woe milestones, I need 5 points. Since they gave us the extra point for the compensation of week 1 and how difficult it was, or I guess I should technically say, the first 2 weeks? That saves you revives. Big time. Big time savings. And of course, this is the piece that so many of you have been excited to get, the Deathless Medal. So all in all, Hercules is amazing, but I've seen people do way better than I could ever do with Hercules with other champions, and it just makes me so impressed. There are people out there who did like 1 revive total to explore the whole thing on all of the milestones, and I just have to say, how? How did you do that? I was wondering this during the moment. And all I can say is I'm thankful to be in the same community as you all, because you're rock stars, and I am cheering you on in the stands, but this is not for the rock stars. This is for the average summoner. That's what my channel's for. That's what people don't get. And if it gets 5 views from people that I can chill with and talk about, I'm happy. I'm happy about that. Because being a YouTuber isn't always about making money or growing. It's just about having fun and getting to create content that you enjoy. This is relaxing to me. This is not stressful. And that's priceless. And that's why I still do it. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Have a good one.